Okay, it looks like everything seems to... Yeah, okay. Welcome to Space Engineers in the Afternoon. I'm the Blind Gaming Guy, and as long as everything is right here in 2 or 3 seconds... Yes, it is. Okay. We'll get on playing. Again, welcome to Space Engineers in the Afternoon. I'm the Blind Gaming Guy. This is our round and round we go playthrough, which started all the way back on Pertam. At the end of last session, we were accelerating our way to Earth with our jump drive. Good afternoon, Scott, and exactly, let's get to Earth. Let's let it get going a little bit and drifting while we wait for it to charge up. Don't really want to get doing too much because we're going to need all the nitrogen or the hydrogen we can get. Because getting off, we were able to do with 7% landing. Landing's going to be a whole different story. Because landing's going to require a whole lot more hydrogen, I'm afraid. And given how slow we gain it, I'm worried about it. Scott says, what is your next playthrough going to be? Well, I have intended on returning to... oh Lord. Ares at War. I have been planning on returning to Ares at War. But, as I checked last... Captain Arthur does not have Apex Survival integrated into Ares at War yet. Not dissing him for that. It's Ares at War is a huge project, and integrating Apex, which was a huge addition to the game, into his mod is, I'm sure, a mammoth undertaking. I don't want him to rush it, but I do want to wait for that to come out before I jump back into Apex or into Ares at War. So I've been looking at some other scenarios and even trying to kind of put together one of my own. Scrapyard Survival by Splitsy is one of them. His Citreus start is one I'm considering. And what's the other one? I have another one that I'm thinking about doing. What is it called? Oh... It's actually a really interesting one. You would ask this. Well, I cannot remember what it's called. I will have to look in just a minute. Make sure I'm not going get splatted. Let's see, where can I find that easiest? How about, let's go to my subscribed. Where's it at? Make sure I'm not going to get splatted. Whoa, what was that? Okay. I may have gone too far. It's got to be on this one. Narsut. Narsut is another one that I'm considering. I know I've said who the other authors are, so let's talk about this one. It's by Sarek. Sarek? Something like that. And I have played around with it some already. Trying to get a feel for it, since it's one I had not tried before. And I do have to make a couple of minor changes to it to be able to play it. One of them is Sarek is very he really has invested in his world and the lore behind it, and like Captain Arthur has like Captain Arthur and Escape from Mars as well, has a custom suit. Says suit commands, and I just can't play with them because he's invented its own language, and when the suit starts saying something, I need to know what it's saying because I can't necessarily see what it's telling me, and so I have to turn that off. I can't let it continue in its own language. What is the language it's called? Imperial. His own version of Imperial language. So, like I said, it's a very immersive, lore-driven playthrough, and one I'm kind of looking forward to trying. Like I said, I've got into it a little bit, see how it was balanced with Apex Survival, because it does have Apex integrated into Narsut already. So I go try it that way, and I think it's alright. I think we're going to try it out. It's got a couple of really unique mechanics built into it right off the start, which again add to the one-of-a-kind nature or feeling playing it. But yeah, like I said, it's probably what I will play next. It and Scrapyard are the two that are really up for grabs, but Splitsy is also putting out a new version of Scrapyard soon. And like with the new version of Ares, I'd really like to see the new version of Scrapyard. So I'm biding my time for both those scenarios. I think we're going to jump into Narsut probably here on YouTube next. My Ares at War playthrough has, I would guess, another week and a half before I finish it. Depending on whether or not I decide to turn around and go after G Corp. So I'm sitting at that line of looking at what I'm doing next on both stream services. This has kind of been a make your own fun playthrough. I believe that is an asteroid right in front of me. I also believe we are now getting close enough to Earth that we are seeing individual environments. Just a couple more jumps, we will be there. I can tell you right now, I see desert, and I do not want to land there. After playing this whole series on Pertam, I really do not want to see any more desert. I am done with desert. At least when it comes to looking for mushrooms in. Having a nice, relatively smooth forest area would be wonderful. Be ideal. That would be perfect. How are our refineries doing? That's not what I meant to look at. I meant to look in this way. High empties, because I don't look at them. We got silver here. Not that I need silver that much. Gold up here. Why, oh why would it put stone there? Stone does not belong there. Let's go for, see if there's any other stone in the whole thing. No, okay. Iron. Well. Why did not pull the iron? It is the iron that I want you to go ahead and take care of. I can tell you, based off of what I've seen of the Earth so far as we've drifted toward it, that it is rotating from my right to my left. So it's rotating from that side to that side, which makes that the east, that the west, well, you little jerkhead. Apparently that pirate speaking thinks it's going to tell other people where I am. Which I don't care if it does, other than if something shows up to shoot at me, I'm going to be mad. So, we're just waiting. Waiting. 83% charge for the next jump. Still only 11%. More gold! I don't need gold. And ready for our next jump. Good. We are now close enough we can't take a full jump. Where's the jump button? Surely there's a jump button. Maybe what we need to do is go with this JUMP. Increase and decrease distance. Alright. So alright. We can jump that far. I have a feeling Earth is going to be very close now. And I'm right. It is very close. I do not want those mountains. I do not want... I am not seeing the terrain I want. Oh, trying to decide which way to go around Earth is going to be a pain. Oh, we're actually in the atmosphere. Oh, that's not good. Never mind, I guess we're landing here. We are here. This is what's going to kill our... just trying to control our speed. Oh, I have no idea what the train's going to look like when we're coming down. $30,000 kilometers and falling. Or 30,000 meters and falling. Let's maintain our speed right around 100. We don't want to go any higher. Oh, it is a long way down. $25,000 meters. $20,000 meters, roughly 75,000 feet above the Earth. Almost 250 meters per second. So we definitely need to try to slow us down some. Okay. 10,000 meters. Only 100 meters per second now. What on earth is smoking? We are in proper atmosphere. Oh my gosh, we're at 400 meters per second. Oh, we're not going to stop. Oh, that's... Oh, Lord. Well, I guess we will be, I think we just hit 5, right? No. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to do this. Well, that's what I get for looking at other things. Let's try that again. See if I can't destroy everything we've done for weeks in a heartbeat again. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Yes, Scott. LOL. Boom. Yes, yes, I see the boom. Good grief. Oh, I don't even know what I was focusing on. 400 meters per second. No wonder the ship just kept going. It hit the ground. It just the crater it left had to have been huge. Oh Lord. All right, where are we at? 100 meters per second. 30,000 meters. Okay. We didn't lose too much time. Attempt number 2. Excuse me. We have once again just about reached where aircraft fly in real life. Well, 70,000 feet. I'm really trying hard to balance not smashing into the ground with not running out of hydrogen and smashing into the ground. And that is a painful set of things to try to balance. Oh, I was trying to figure out where all that smoke was coming from earlier. $30,000 feet. Roughly. Sorry, I'm American. I think in feet, not meters. I'm also at least well enough versed in meters that I can look at meters and go, oh, that's about that many feet. Oh, those numbers aren't going down very fast. All right. I can't afford to try to fly in this. It just has to be a controlled fall. I don't have the hydrogen for a fly. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. Come on, slow down, slow down. $200, 120, 110, 100, 70, 60, 50, 30. Touchdown. Oh, 1% hydrogen. Alright, we seem to have made it to the ground. Woo! Any chance that, Doesn't look like I'm gonna get that lucky. Would have been nice. There's fruit. I don't need fruit. Still trying to figure out what time of day it is even. I'm really confused. If it's either really, really early in the day or really, really late in the day. I have no idea which. More fruit. Well, first thing we're going to try to do is make it daylight. Okay, so it was very late at night. Now it's early morning. Again, we'll try just real quick. Scan of the area. Hoping we see something other than fruit. Oh, come on. I just need a mushroom. Now I have two options. One of them much harder, one of them much easier. The harder option is to take our... Oh, good grief, more fruit. Take our entire sheet cake, turn it back into a rover, and take off driving. That is not easy to do on Earth-like. Whoa, right over the top. So, I do not plan on doing that. Just too hard. Instead, we are going to do the other thing we could do. come on. Fruit. At least stick some fruit someplace. We are going to build us a small vehicle to get around on Earth like. Our little miner here, the borer, did its job, did it well, now is unneeded. So, Z789. Z. We leave the borer right there. We should also come down here. I actually don't have the setting to do it in here anymore. TUR custom turret controller. Turn you back on. Seriously? It's caught on the thruster. You know what I can do? I can... do that. Pop it free. We should also turn off all of the hydrogen thruster, or turn off all the thrusters for that matter. Okay, thrust. Because none of these work anymore. Well, I mean, they work. They're just completely unnecessary at the moment. Okay. Small, fast. Doesn't need cargo. More fruit. I mean, literally, all I need is one mushroom. Mushrooms look like a log. As you can see, I really don't actually want to build a craft. I just want to be done. Really? A pirate stronghold. Ow. But yes, more fruit. You can even get vegetables. Come on. Come on. Give me a mushroom. Look, more fruit. Well. Here, mushroom, 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 mushroom. Oh. More fruit. And more fruit. And more fruit. And yet more fruit. I will never be low on fruit. Ow.
Low health.
Alright, where's home? Bounced off the ground enough times I have to head back. All we need is a mushroom. A silly, silly mushroom. Knowing my luck, that pirate stronghold is right on top of one. Or I landed on one. I can also see that having happened. Lord have mercy. let's go that way. Look, fruit! What's that? That's fruit. Telling you, I can find the fruit so easily. Mushrooms, on the other hand. They change how the distribution works? Good grief. Or is it just that, you know, I need one, so the only thing I'm finding is the others? Specifically, fruit. Now this is a very large ice lake. Yes, my fruit. Yep. I'm not seeing the brown of... Straight to fruit. You would think, with the way I'm moving around, I would see the others. Especially now that I've switched biomes, you would think I'd see something other than fruit. But nope, straight to another fruit. Yep. Tree, fruit. Looking down at my hydrogen. Really all I'm doing is looking for things that pop up that are not the same matte color. Dang it. A fruit. I thought for a minute there it was something other than the same green. Oh, we're right there. No, we didn't. Oh, I was so close. When and if I see the mushrooms. I do actually know what they look like. That's the stupid thing. Is I'm having this much trouble and I do know what I'm looking for. This is literally all we're here for, is mushrooms. Just looking for something different. Something that we haven't looked at 5 times. Couldn't find them on Pertam. Now we can't find them on Earth either. Well, mushrooms are just really not our friends. Let's go look and see if that regional headquarters there wants to shoot at us when we approach it. Whoa, what was that? Was that another fruit? And I just saw it out of the corner of my eye wrong? Dang it, that's all it was. We're not even seeing veggies, we're only seeing fruits. I'm not even seeing grain. Just fruit. Really? You know what? Screw it. Let's go in after it. Let's see, where do we want to... Oh, it's one of the... It's this one. It's got 3 Gatling guns. This one over here is the solo Gatling gun, so it would be the one to go after. Alright. Technically, we are now owners of that one. Okay, way low. Can control that one. Get real low. Get that one. Okay. We have all of the Gatling guns now. Trying to remember if there's any dangerous things inside of here. Do not see any guns in here. Alright, well. Not the most interesting way to take over a base, but hey, you know. I was really hoping it would, you know, be a trader base and I could just, you know, trade for my mushrooms. But, you know, on the other hand, if it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. There's an ATM.
Inventory full.
Uranium's something I'll take. Really don't care about the rest of it. The turrets that cargo container. Not showing anything else of interest. So if I go 7796, Deposit. Oink. Look at there. Lots of money. Again. I was hoping for a trader, but get what you get sometimes. It's not mushrooms, it's a rock. Oh, Lord, have mercy on me. Just show me a mushroom, please. Just need a mushroom. Here, mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. What was that? Oh, it's just the way the light hit that. Never mind. Another rock. Thing is, I don't think I have access to any place that's not a hydrogen. Oh, here's one. Aha, found one. Alright, now this is me going to decide to be silly and not care. How many bottles do I still have in here? In case I get, you know, wiped out. 2. Then let's put 3 more in here. Alright. Character weapons. Give me this. Yes, I am deciding to go and attack the pirates. At way too fast a speed. But I think I can do it, actually. As I don't do what I just did, but I think I can pull it off. Let's see, MR. How about if you just type in rifle? Surely I have more than one. Do I have any rockets? R-O-C-K. I have a rocket launcher and some rockets. Okay, well that makes this easy enough. Just switch that out. So I flew right over it at way too high a speed. The over it wasn't the problem. The speed was the problem. What that? That was garbage. That one was pure garbage. You should not have been able to pop me like that. Yeah,
Fuel low.
I hear you. I see you.
Fuel critical.
Well, apparently, what the hell is shooting at me?
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Ha ha! You can't hit me in here. Negative is I have to use cruddy tools now, but hey. Do we see bad guy in there? I need, since I have no hydrogen on me. Alright, well, we made it inside. That's full of cobalt. That's full of silicon. Neither of which helps me in the least. Better gun. I have so many rockets on me now, I don't know what to do with them all. So directly out that way is a little turret. Literally, we spawned. We're right underneath it here.
Inventory full. 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 Inventory full.
There it is. You know what? That's garbage. Sorry, that was garbage. No, I just wanted one. I have proven that I can get there easily with none. Really? It wasn't even a big turret. I want this place now. Not for any reason, because let's be honest, I don't need anything here. It's just now because I want to. And I'm frustrated. And it gives me something to do other than be frustrated and look for the same things over and over again. Well, at least it's a gat that got me. Go! Okay, so that's that top corner closest to my ship that the Gatling gun is in. Only 500 meters per second. This is way too fast. As tested for that.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Those shit things should not be capable of hitting. And why is it even firing at a human? That was my own fault. Apparently it doesn't like me doing this. Stop hiding! I did it again. It's bounced off the ground again. Oh.
Health critical.
Well, couldn't have done that again if I tried. Okay. Now we have guns and rockets again. Power kits. What do we see? Is there anything good here at all? Prototech machinery. Some food in an insect kitchen. If we could find that, that'd be helpful considering. Oh, don't worry, I'm coming for you guys. You just keep circling.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Ha 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 ha. I do believe I got them. At least one of them. There's some money. What does that say? I'll hear no more complaints from the crew that we've siphoned some money back to the cooperative. Why do you think they turn a blind eye? On Tuesday morning, Universal Circadian Time, we received a distress call from a nearby asteroid, part of the cluster colloquially referred to as the Pebbles. As I was unable to spot anything from the deck, I ordered ground crew to approach via jetpack. The crew, upon reaching an unnamed asteroid, reported visuals on 2 Prototech frames as well as fully operational Prototech battery and Prototech gyroscope. Further investigation revealed no leads pursued. There were no signs of shipwreck, no hint of who relayed the distress call, and perhaps most distressingly, no presence of the Factorium at all. This unfortunately only raises more questions. Well, if we were going to play forward, that'd be a nice thing to have found. It's a bookshelf. Stowage. Flare gun. Kitchen? Ah, there's the food. The truth is, that is still enemy. I meant to go out there and take care of it, but that'll have to work. Is there more than one gat up here, or is it just the one? There's just the one gat. Unfortunately, the gat is not the only gun here. What else was there? I'm telling you, that is just illogical. The freaking bullet's bigger than my body is. Alright. Are you out of ammo? It's gotta be what it is. It's out of ammo. Alright, based on that.
Fuel low.
Actually, go to my body location. Directly up from my body location.
Fuel critical. Inventory full. 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 Inventory full.
Of course. Take out big object 1, big object 2. Take out little object 1, little object 2. No idea how that happened. Think I could rapidly redesign that. No, there's not. Give me those. CK. I'm gonna CK out. Apparently I don't have any rocket launchers left. never get how that happens. Just lose some ammo. G. Just 20. Give me a rifle I can use. If it's not the one equipped, just drop it because they're messed up. Ha! Want that one.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Alright, so where's the one here at? That's the Gatling gun. Can I just sit down and take control of... turret. Control. Thought so. Assault cannon turret. Also has no ammo. They can shoot at me for days and never run out of ammo. But when I want to use them, no ammo available for you. Assault cannon ammo. I just need to go and find the assault cannon. which is actually right there. So it won't take me long to get there. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Oh my goodness gracious, hit the wrong button. Nothing I want. There, grab that cannon. Control.
Fuel critical.
And the real question is, where is my other body location? It is gone. Great. I've lost my other body location. I no longer have any way to fly. That's what that says. The good news is we've taken this thing down. The bad news is that we've wasted way more taking it down than we would have gained if we were properly trying to control it. And again, there is still a turret up here that if I try to run away from the space will kill me, so I might as well go up here and try to find it. I'm okay. I mean, at this point, I'm just wasting time trying to deal with my frustrations. Really? So where is it at? It's got to be right here somewhere. There. There it is. Come here. There's the last thing that killed me. that was it. Now, technically, there's nothing here to scare me. Which kind of is the problem. As you can see, Hydro Man, not my speciality. In fact, as you probably figured out so far in this scenario, combat, not my speciality. Now we are 8 kilometers from home. On foot. Maybe we'll find some mushrooms. Running? Yeah, running. I mean, but the other option is to what? Respawn? I mean, yeah, I could do that, but maybe I'll find my mushrooms. I know where home is. It's just a long way. But if we find our mushrooms, it'll be worth it. Because we've flown over a lot of ground, not found any mushrooms.
Fuel critical.
Yes, lady, we know our fuel's critical. We can't fly. This way, even if we run out of energy, we won't die. Because our mask is up. Because it's perfectly safe here. I bet I see more fruit in front of me. Right there. Maybe not. It looks like fruit, though. It is. This game needs an auto run feature. You can turn your grinder on forever by double clicking. Why can't you run forever by double clicking? There's another fruit, it looks like. It shrink, it's fruit. I've not seen anything else green. I haven't seen the glow of golden. Wheat. And no mushrooms. With mushrooms being the big one. Do you see any mushrooms anywhere? Tree in that hole, looks like. They didn't change the model, and I'm looking for the wrong thing, did they? That would be my luck. We have gone almost 4 kilometers.
Fuel critical.
Found 2 fruits. I think we've actually seen 3, but only grabbed 2 of them. And nothing else. What's that? Did I see something right there? Must not have. Must have just thought I did. Even zoomed all the way out like this, I'm not seeing jack squat. We could try one cheeky-ish thing to try. Go in here to the graphics, find our grass, and turn it off. Basically. There we go. Alright, now I turn grass off. Does that help us find it? Because stuff that looks like grass, like that right there, is now obviously not grass. That's going to be, based off of its shape, green. Nope. Just a tree. So even less useful. I have to manufacture new bottles, new tools, maybe even new guns and ammo. Oh well. All that's just minor inconveniences. Where is it at? Mushrooms should not be this hard to find.
Fuel critical.
Yes, I know my fuel is critical. Almost back to the everything. Wait, I just saw one. We just found mushrooms. We just found mushrooms. This whole run was worth it. Mushrooms! Oh. We found mushrooms, we found mushrooms, doo-da, doo-da, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-da, dee-dee-dee-da-dee. I'll put that in my greenhouse. We'll let it grow, and we will be able to say at the end of today's session, we did indeed accomplish all of our goals for this playthrough. Making this probably our last playthrough. Thursday we will probably go ahead and try out another scenario. which makes it all we need for the day. Scott, mushrooms, that's the last crop. Exactly, that's the last crop. I always gotta get up to my... Actually, you know what? I have a way up there. Seven, 8, C. We'll just float up this way. 9, 8, 7, Z. Ha ha! In the inside. Okay. Harvest. Production. Food processor. Seeds. Inventory. FOD. Boom. Ha 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 ha. Oh, we are so close now. We just need it to grow. Okay. With that in mind, let's make us some guns. Some real guns. Yeah, let's go. Make myself a couple of those. Ammo. Oh, 200 is too much. Hold on. That's going for 20. Tools. Boink, boink, and boink. Yeah, let's make an extra set. Here, you can have all of that, but you can have everything. There you go. Now then, it's the 8P, isn't it? I thought it was. What is the king one called? 30E, oh. Okay, we're on the right track now. Do we have any bottles left? 2! So we definitely need to make some more of them. Oh, it's an MR20. Let's pop a couple of them out, too. Or whatever. Now then, let's get my toolbar put back. Welder, grinder, drill, blocks. No, here first. Dink, Yes, there. And then I don't know what else I would want right now. Alright. And like that, my friends, we are simply waiting. And since we are waiting on growth, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright. What should we do while we wait? Oh. Well, we could really make this thing look ridiculous and let it fly on Earth, too. I just don't want to. Like I said, we could jack it up and put wheels on it. Again, don't want to.
Inventory full.
The truth is, we are just to that point where ready for the scenario to end, and we only have one thing to do to be able to say it has. So I'm just waiting. Because we have accomplished everything we set out to do. It's just a matter of being able to say we've grown our last crop in our greenhouse. Growth 61%. Now with those off, with everything off, I wonder if we see another one now that we've got it where we can see things better. See if we flew past one earlier. Just couldn't see it because of the grass. Not seeing that upside down U anywhere. At least not yet. So, Thursday, I will be here at my normal 10 to noon on Twitch. We will be moving our freshly finished escape vessel back to the ice mine to load it full of hydrogen. And then on this channel on Thursday from 12:30 to 3:30, we will be diving into a brand new series. Like I said, I'm pretty sure. Heck, at this point, let's just go ahead and say for sure. It's going to be Narset by Serica. Which means between now and then I will need to make a new cover panel for it and a new plate for it. But all in all, we are about to be done with making our rounds. Let me see how far we have to go. When this hits 100%, we will be able to say we have done it all. 89%. Ah! So close! So close. Alright, you're fun to fly around in. Let's just fly around in you. Z789. Gotta watch our hydrogen here, because we will actually use it more faster here on Earth than we did in space. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it is the truth. Because on Earth, we have to keep ourselves in the air. While we were in space, all we had to do was give us a little bit of propulsion and we would be done. You know what? Let's get magnesium while we're right here looking at it. Just because we can. That really is why we're doing everything we're doing right now, is because we can. Actually, I actually really like this little borer. It's not a vehicle I would make for every situation, but it worked really well for the one we made it for. Whoa! This magnesium is not very large of a deposit. One thing it has that I don't typically have on my, especially not on a planetary miner, it has all 6 directions have enough thrust that it doesn't care which direction it's facing. Because up is down, up and down, left and right. It doesn't care because it's got the same amount of thrust in every single direction. Oh, we may. Yeah, it's not capable of being a great miner on Earth. Yeah, we are maxed out thrust. Oh well, it was worth trying. We get to pull the stone out and be fine. I hope. Yeah, here's 10k of stone, so yeah, we'll be fine. Here's another 10k of stone again. We got lots of space. Magnesium's not heavy. A little bit of silicone's not a big deal. Alright, we should be fine now. We can fly home now. Right? Right. Alright, so the borer does not have enough thrust to operate fully on Earth. But, again, not what it was designed for. It was not designed to be a planetary miner. It's designed to be an asteroid miner. And in that scenario, it worked great. Alright. Oh, don't. Okay, what I did right there is I had a strong feeling it was going to crash because it was coming down too fast. And if anything on my ship hits the ground, it would explode. Except the drills, which are actually really tough. I just broke stuff on it. I just broke my... I just broke the... Wonderful. WELD. That's alright. I have a solution to the problem. CONV. Problem? There is actually one real problem with this. And it's not with the part that you would think the problem would be. The problem is all my hydrogen that makes this thing fly is leaking out. That's the problem I have at the moment. I may get it repaired up and not be able to fly it back up here because it's out of power. Why won't it fly? Seriously, why won't it fly? It has one broken thruster. So that's not why. Okay, now it has no broken thrusters. There are no thrusters left on bottom or something? I think it's lost all of its bottom thrusters. Okay. Could it have lost all of its bottom thrusters? Absolutely. Let's go down here and find out. No, it's got them right there. It's lost a connection to them somewhere. Enter /BI/ or base CN. Build info cargo network. See? Told you. What the issue would be. Control G. Okay.
Fuel low.
Control G. What I'm using to show me what was messed up is actually a function of build info. It's making build info show me the entire cargo network. And to use it, I type /BI/build info CN for cargo network, which gave me these nifty little lines that have shown me every place that was busted. And then type it in again, and it goes away. Oh. Oh. Alright. 987Z. Woo. We got it back up there. Wasn't sure we were going to. I'm perfectly honest. I was not when it fell, I was really not hopeful. But, you know, sometimes persistence is better than hope. Look, 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 look! Harvest! Now, if we get our food processor again, production, or no, first, yeah, inventory first. F. O-O-D. We only got 2, but it doesn't matter. We can honestly say we have made them. We have harvested them. And now we have the ability to make more than we had a minute ago. US. Because now we can plant 2 deals of mushrooms. And that is how you prove there's all 4 crops growing simultaneously in our greenhouse that made it all the way around Pertam. Across the space between Pertam and Earth. Through Earth's atmosphere to the ground. To Earth. And oh my gosh, you have to be kidding me. Look at that. Look, right here. We flew. Covered this whole bloody distance. We walked 8 kilometers. Here's one, not 70 meters from our greenhouse. How did we miss it, you ask? Well, here's how. There we go. There. That's how much of it would have been visible originally. Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah. Scott says, LOL, the mushrooms were right next to your ship the whole time. Yes, I see that now. You know what else? Let's harvest. Let's go ahead and harvest you. There. There's a full crop of them now. Oh. I get the feeling that my solar tracker just smashed into my thrusters again. Not my thrusters, but close enough. Alright. You have irritated me for the last time. Doink. Doink. There. We won't do it again. Well, let me see if I can show you what we'll be working on next time. Show you the Steam page. Have to hit the right button, Scott. Workshop. SPACE engineers. Yes. I apparently can't type though, because that does not say engineers. Oh my gosh. Yes, space engineers. And in here it is NARSUT. Narsut, there it is. Let's pull this one up. Now let's see if I can let you see it through here. Maybe if I just do a full-on display capture? That here. Yes, there you go. It should let you see what I'm doing. Although it looks like you guys have a significant delay. Well, no. Just that has a serious delay because this is caught up. Oh. Sometimes I wonder. Alright, so this is the Narsut System, A Fully Colonized World by Serica. Description says, you have been living a long time on Narsut, the desert planet of the Empire, and now finally things are beginning to look good for you. Your house has given you a huge task in order to secure your promotion. Repair the old scrapping workshop, finish the old scrapping tasks, and use the materials to get a large transport up and running again. Do you talk to the locals to find lucrative scrapping opportunities? Do you follow the projects laid out for you by your house? Or do you go for the dangerous route and get into breaking down abandoned armed bases for the government? The choice is yours. What is this? This is a lore-driven exploration scenario in which you will explore a colonized world in order to find new materials to repair a large ship and deliver it to the edge of the system. You will join House Trastic, a small, unimportant, honorable house in the Sarek, you have a real like of extra consonants. In the Akane Empire, and explore cities, settlements, and stations to gather more information on the world. Interacting with NPCs and text panels, you will find further information on how to advance your tasks. You will start with an old workshop and repair it to find more tasks in the surrounding settlements to gather better equipment and materials. The scenario is customizable. You can change the settings and add mods at any given time. The scenario should still work with many of them. This scenario is not balanced to be compatible with any kind of MES mod, which isn't a big deal because I'm not going to be using any MES. This is not a particularly difficult or frustrating scenario. It is designed to narrate you through the world. This part, we'll find out. You've seen how I deal with combat, so if there's any kind of combat, it may not be great for me. But, you know. The Narsot system is for single players specifically, but can be played with multiple players. It is a lore-driven RPG-like scenario with loads of text. If you dislike reading, which I'm not fond of because of my eyesight, but like I said, I have played through it enough already to know that I will do just fine on what I've been through thus far. And I do have my big magnifier, so I can get by with reading more if I need to. This scenario is for the experienced space engineer with survival experience. If you do not know how to save GPS coordinates or how to properly manage hydrogen fuel consumption, this scenario might not yet be for you. Hydrogen fuel consumption. I didn't notice that as an issue when I was playing. We'll see, though. In the vanilla experience, the scenario is not PvP, but can be PvE combat oriented if you choose to make it so. Okay. You spawn in the desert, taking a break on the way to your new home. Explore your hovercraft, read the panels, find the GPS coordinates, and get to your base. You will find that reading panels will get you more GPS coordinates and more places of interest. Hovercraft tip. Increasing and decreasing the friction of your hoverbed will give you control over your deceleration. Sending a broadcast request over channel 7 will cause many grids to respond to you on the surface. The hovercraft has set up a broadcast request button in the quick slot bar. Check all the data pads and lockers and containers for additional GPSs. Repair the base as well as possible and then find new projects to scrap and get more resources. You can sell and buy certain goods at the stores in the settlements. A large exchange market will be found in the capital. Remember to ask around and talk to the NPCs in smaller settlements as well. From the outposts to the farms, sometimes they point you to additional small tasks as well that may yield good rewards. You are not supposed to mine. Okay. So, we will make that a definite. We can only right-click, no left-click mining. From time to time, you may need to borrow a vessel or transport. For example, the dropship at the spaceport to get into space. Just don't destroy it. Okie doke. So, we are not supposed to build a mine. That is good to keep in mind. This world comes with optional mods, but you can remove them. We will be keeping this one. This is very important for his stuff up here. Tarps and Nets by Anethra is purely a looky a appearance mod, so I'm not going to worry about it either. Good grief. He's got lots of stuff here. 5 different ground settlements, functional public transport system, 25 planetary POIs, 6 space stations, 30 individual spacecraft, small vehicles, a bunch of things, 300 NPCs with their own text panels, a quest line with multiple ways to play, and a basic economy. Visit the capital, hovercraft training facility, a hotel, or a mine off-world. Find the military task force, chat with farmers, follow PvE combat quests, talk to the magistrate or a lowly soldier. Use surface ships to visit the school to read about the Akane Empire history. And this right here tells you the most important thing you need to know about this. How do winning conditions and progress conditions trigger? There are none. This is just a world placed with things in a storytelling order. The scenario will start when you choose to follow the instructions and paths. What the heck? Akane. It's my own world, my own lore, my own language, my own history. I'm a nerd, you know? Totally respect this. This DLC, I own all the block DLCs. I'm not worried about DLCs. It doesn't bother me. If DLC bothers you, all the DLC is literally just for pretties. So, it's up to you on whether or not you want it to use the pretties. So, this is what we will start next time. So, I hope you join me then. Again, we just ran out of water and killed all of our plants. While we were reading. Good thing it didn't happen in real life. Actually, I think the weather killed them. Yeah. It's killed by the weather. I didn't know you could lose the plants to weather on Earth. Oh well. Not the point. Point is we succeeded. Next time we will try a whole new setup. Until next time, though. Again, let me start that again. I'll be back Thursday from 12:30 to 3:30. We will be starting out Narset. You can also join me on Twitch from 10 to noon. We will be nearing the end of our Escape from Mars series. As always, I'm the Blind Gaming Guy. You can join me Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to noon on Twitch and 12:30 to 3:30 here on YouTube. Until next time.